All thanks and praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wawakakwadash. Peace, blessings, much respect to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, on down to the rest of the elders who rule well within Israel. Salutations to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be, or what they may look like, pushing out this purified truth to the rest of the church who believe as well. You men who may not be teachers or prophets, you women, sons and daughters also. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel and the nation of Israel alone, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. I'm going to start this lesson with Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 8. For you were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. So we were just like our people that we see out here in darkness, doing all sorts of wickedness. We were just like them. But now we've been called into this truth. We've been illuminated through this marvelous light. Let's jump down to 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. So we have to walk circumspectly, just like the word circumference or circle really goes back to being circumspect or specs. Like with glasses, how you see through your glasses, well, you have to look around, circumspect. You have to look around. You have to discern what's going on. Don't be like those who are in darkness, seeing all these prophecies happening, and many people aren't even talking about what's happening. No one's even considering what's happening. No one wants to even, just a little bit, just a teeny tiny bit, just kind of ponder on all these things happening throughout the earth. But because of people being in so much darkness, complete darkness, and walking as fools, most people are not being circumspect to the times that they're in. But we ourselves, we have the light, and that's beautiful. See then that ye walk circumspectly. So again, the word circumference, and spec, like circumference and specs. When you think of circumference, think of a circle. Specs, think of glasses. A circle is around. With glasses, you look through them. So look around. Don't be as a fool. All right, be wise. Pay attention to the prophecies. Stay in tune to the scriptures. Don't allow yourself to be so shut off from the word that it's going on 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you've done nothing to serve the Lord. We can't be like how we once were, now that we're in this truth. All right? Because, see, it's biblical prophecy that we would remember ourselves in these days that we are in. All right? And that's exactly what you're seeing, us calling ourselves Israelites. Let's go to Romans. Romans chapter 8 and verse 21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. So we've been delivered from bondage. Although we're still in these bodies, we're still in these corruptible bodies. But we've been delivered from bondage in terms of we've been delivered from darkness. And we've come into this light. And seeing that we've come into this light, we're now calling ourselves Israelites. We're known as the sons of the Most High again. So be that we endure, so be that we hold on. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption. So what are we looking forward to ultimately? We're looking forward to that true deliverance being when Yahweh Shai returns and we get delivered out of these bodies. But our deliverance, you could say in some degree it's already started, because we've been called out of darkness. We've been delivered from that dark state of mind that we used to be in. Now we've been called into this light. Shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of the power. And that's what we're looking forward to. Ultimately, it's being totally delivered. We've been delivered spiritually, but now we're looking forward to that physical deliverance. We're looking forward to Yahweh Shai with the host of angels to return and to, as what the world will say, rapture us out of here. All right? So seeing that we're looking forward to deliverance, how are we going to be delivered? How is that going to happen? Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 1. Moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel, which I preached unto you, which also ye have received, and wherein ye stand. So seeing even us unto this very day, we've received this gospel, and that's why we stand. We stand in great boldness. We stand for the Lord. Verse 2, by which also ye are saved, if ye keep in memory what I preached unto you, unless ye have believed in vain. So we're looking forward to being saved. We've been called out of darkness, but we're looking forward to the physical deliverance. We're looking forward to actually being brought up out of our captivity completely. By which also ye are saved. So we haven't been, saved yet. We're hoping to be saved. All right. If ye keep in memory what I preached unto you. So how are we going to be saved? Through the belief of this gospel. Unless ye have believed in vain. And many have believed in vain. Many have come into this ministry, but they didn't hold on. Many have believed at one time, but they did not endure. We ourselves, we've been called out of darkness into this light, and we want to make sure that we endure. Mark chapter 16 and 16. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. So not believing in this gospel, that's how you're going to be condemned. That's how you're going to be left behind. So a key sign that we're on the right path is being called into this gospel, which illuminates us, which pulls us out of darkness. We're not, that same person that we once were. We're completely different, although we still go off. And seeing that we believe in this word, we've been sanctified, we've been baptized through this word, through the belief of this gospel. But many don't believe it because they're not going to be saved when the day comes. They're going to be condemned. They're going to be left behind. All right? Not all Israelites are going to make it. In fact, most Israelites aren't going to make it. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved, but he that believeth not shall be damned. And many of our people are going to be damned because they don't know these scriptures. They don't have this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Let's go to Matthew's chapter 22 and verse 29. Yahushua answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God. So many of our people err, not knowing the scriptures, and that's why they're condemned already. Many of our people are going to have a rude awakening when they find out the Lord is real or the Lord was not with them in the first place. But we have to hold on to this ministry because we have hopes, we have expectations. We have a belief that if we endure, if we remain in this light, when the day comes, we will be seen because we'll be illuminated and delivered up out of here. But those who are in darkness are going to be left behind as if they weren't seen, so to speak. All right? Yahushua answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God. And many have erred, not knowing these scriptures. Because obviously we're bringing it out, we're teaching our people, but they deny it. They don't want nothing to do with it. They shun it away. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 12. That they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. So not believing in this gospel, you're clearly not in the right spirit. You have pleasure in unrighteousness. You think what we're doing in terms of serving the Lord, you find that as evil if you're not in the right spirit. Okay? Because again, many of our people are damned because they err not knowing the scriptures. They're damned because, or condemned, same thing, because they don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua or his word. They shun the messengers of the Lord. Okay? They're rejecting this living water. That they all might be damned. So every last one of you Israelites are condemned, all right, who believe not the truth. And where is the truth found? Within the Bible. but had pleasure in unrighteousness. And our people, for the most part, they just don't get it. They don't care to get it. They're not gonna get it. They're just a whole bunch of can't get rights, man, for the majority of Israelites. Okay? So luckily, really there's no such thing as luck. Through the Lord's mercy and grace, we haven't been entangled with the things that we used to be entangled with. We've been delivered from the darkness into this marvelous light, and now we're hoping for the ultimate deliverance, being Yahushua coming to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel out of this captivity. All right? Let's go to Mark chapter 13, verse 13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So we have to endure in order to be saved. The majority of Israelites, they don't even have a fighting chance, because in order to be a conqueror, in order to endure, you would have to be a partaker. And a lot of Israelites aren't even partakers, so they don't even have a chance. All right, an ice cube would have a better chance surviving within a volcano that's about to, unleash lava, everywhere, than you Israelites who are just out here, doing who knows whatever darkness you're involved in. There's an innumerable amount of wickedness that our people get involved with, but they have no chance. They have no chance if they don't repent, if they don't seek the Lord, if they don't seek their own salvation. They're not going to make it. Okay? And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So guess what? We haven't been saved just yet. Now, we've been saved in terms of we've been called out of darkness, but we haven't been saved in terms of being delivered. Our actual deliverance has not come yet, but that's what we're looking forward to. That's what we're hoping for. All right? That's the importance of holding on. All right? Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 1. Nevertheless, the dimness shall not be such as was in her vexation, when at the first he lightly afflicted the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, and afterward did more grievously afflict her by the way of the sea, beyond Jordan and Galilee of the nations. The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light, that they dwell in the land of the shadow of death. Upon them hath the light shined. So here we are in the land of the shadow of death, and the Lord has sent his word. And now this word, which is likened unto a light, has shined upon our people, but only the elect of the nation of Israel are actually going to receive the light. Okay? Imagine a search team, a search and rescue team. They're going through a dark area, dark location. Let's say they're in the woods somewhere, full of trees. They got their flashlights, they got their dogs out. Certain people are, being saved from where they are because the light is hitting them. But other people, the flashlights, all the lights that they're using, all the lights that the search team is using to find these people who are lost, well, those who aren't seen, those who aren't being exposed to the light, so to speak, they're going to be left behind in the shadow of death. Those of us who are being illuminated by the search team, aka this doctrine, this gospel, we're going to be saved. But all the people left behind, well, we didn't see you, so to speak. All right? The people that walked in darkness have seen a great light. So imagine walking in darkness and out of nowhere you see a great light. Naturally, you're going to walk towards it, not walk away from it unless you're weird, right? They that dwell in the land of the shadow of death, upon them hath the light shine. So the light is shining, and the elect of the nation of Israel, the light is shining upon them, and they are illuminated by the light that's shining upon them. And then they're a light unto others. Here in this, present day, seeing that most of our people don't even care about the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we have this understanding. So we've been given life. All right. So I would go forward. You know what? I'm gonna bring out one more because time is ticking for me. So I'm gonna go to Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 1. And you hath he quickened or made alive, who were dead in trespasses and sins. So we've been made alive who were once dead. We were once in darkness, wherein in time past he walked according to the course of this world. So we were once in darkness, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. And we were once disobedient children. We were once in darkness doing who knows what. But thank the Lord that he's called us into this truth. We've made changes. We're not the same person that we once were. Yeah, we go through afflictions and, various temptations, but the beautiful thing is knowing that we have so much to look forward to while many people in this society are stressed out. They're lost. They don't understand, why they're so depressed, why they're so miserable, why they're so unhappy. But we have the answers. We have everything that we need. All we have to do is hold on and keep doing what the Lord has required us to do. And the promises that he's promised us are going to come to fruition. So all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wa Rakakwadash Shalom.